Chris, what is our first main topic today?
We are kicking things off with a very for why topic from It's Morbin Time. Time to get morbed, Campea crew. Like Michael Morbius himself, the summer of Morbius is reborn. According to comicbook.com, the cult classic Morbius is returning to over 1,000 theaters starting today after a series of Morb-related memes have been trending on Twitter for over a week. Will you guys be paying another visit to Dr. Morbius this weekend? Could it actually make its budget back this time? Maybe even make a profit? And does this increase chances of a sequel? John, there is no God. What are your thoughts?
Listen, I'll tell you, look, you guys know a little bit of context here. You guys know Morbius was one of my most anticipated movies. Chris just saw the little thing that Ray put up here on the screen. Morbius, for why? Morbius was one of my top 5 most anticipated movies of the year. I was so excited for this movie. I loved the trailers. I still love the trailers. I like Jared Leto as an actor very much. Academy Award winner. I was so excited for it. And then I watched it, and I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. There are a few elements of the movie that I still think, a few moments of the movie that I think are pretty good. And so I did not hate the movie, but I was very let down by it and very disappointed. And then it's capped off by this shit cherry with the worst ever post-credit scenes ever in a movie. So it kind of is what it is. Well, the movie didn't quite make its money back. It's a money loser. But one of the big cinema chain, distributor and exhibitor companies put out a tweet saying, hey, and I'm not getting the exact number right. He goes, we've had a dream of seeing Morbius making, instead of 174.3 million, it can now make 174.4 million. And they announced that they were re-releasing Morbius into with like 1,000 screens. And sure enough, I thought it was a joke at first. And then I went to AMC's website. Nope, there it is on the schedule this weekend. You want to go? And you know what? I might just go watch it again. Because I only saw it the once. So I just might go watch again. All right, the 2 questions they asked. Could this make the movie profitable? No. Now, I mean, they're going to make a little bit of money here. Some people are going to morbidly go back like me.
Morbidly?
Morbiously. Some people are going to morbidly go back like me. I'm going to give it one more chance on the big screen just because I was so excited about it. So I'm going to do that. But it's not going to make much. Second, does this increase the chances for a sequel? No, it doesn't. Now, look, by the way, I don't think it's impossible that they give this movie a sequel. I don't think this increases the chances, though. So I'm not sitting here definitively saying there's never going to be a sequel. I'm just saying this will not increase the chances of it. So, you know what? Why not? We had a couple of extra screens. Put Morbius back in there. See if we can take advantage of the buzz it's getting. I know, Rob, you going to rush back out to go see Morbius again?
No, I'm going to see your good Canadian kid, David Cronenberg, one of my favorite directors' new movie, Crimes of the Future, is in theaters this weekend.
Come on, double feature.
You couldn't pay me to go
feature.
You couldn't pay me to see this again. Like, you know what? I have to say, first of all, it's not that this is a bad movie. It's just monumentally disappointing on so many levels. And to me, that's worse. Because you know what? If something is really bad, sometimes you can revel in the badness. This was just kind of like, meh. And I hate when people go, meh, on Twitter. I want to like punch them in the face. But this defines meh to me. I mean, this movie it should have been made for me. I mean, I was Morbius the Living Vampire. I love that shit. And this was like, really? Really? And like you said, there's some cool stuff in this movie.
Yeah, there are some redeeming things.
You know what this needed more The Boys. From now on, I'm just going to say this needed a little bit more Boys season 3 in it. That's what it needed.
Chris, when I sent out the show notes, I could just feel the energy and excitement from you coming out. You've been waiting for this. What do you think about Morbius coming back?
This is so stupid. When this movie came out, I remember tweeting, I would rather see so many Improv 101 shows than go see this film again.
Now that's pretty skewering.
And I, unlike Rob, I could be paid to see this. I'm pretty cheap, right? But I just don't understand.
I'm not even going to go there.
There's not even going to be popcorn there. There's not even going to be any popcorn there.
It's my ideal situation. So I just... cult classic. Let's talk about that phrasing here too, right? This is a movie that didn't do well. It's not a cult classic, and until we start taking a cue from Jeremy Johns, right, and crushing Capri Suns and throwing them at the screen or something, it doesn't have a room quality to it, right? Of us throwing footballs in a theater and throwing spoons at the screen. That's a cult classic. A cult classic is Rocky Horror Picture Show and yelling at somebody who hasn't seen the show before that they're a virgin and they have to go to the stage up front and singing along with everyone and dancing. This doesn't have any joy in it. Why would I go see it again?
Ray, you were a big fan of Morbius. You're going to run back out and see this again?
I never. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. So, does that mean it's going off of streaming? Because that's where I was going to watch it.
I don't think I never made it to streaming. I don't think.
It's not on streaming?
Now you
I
just
don't
have
think-
more options for being
Yeah,
disappointed.
I could be wrong
This is
about
it,
that,
then.
but I don't think it
None
ever
of the
made it to
streamers
streaming.
wanted to pick it
They're
up.
backing us into a corner, Jonathan. Me and Jonathan haven't seen it, so.
There we go.
We
Maybe
were talking off mic. We haven't seen it, so I think this is our chance to see greatness.
Yeah. It's
maybe
only one
over
day.
lunch today. Maybe
It's
over
only in
lunch
theaters
today, you
for
guys
one
should
day.
run over to Tyler.
You want us to drive for this movie? No, thank you, man.
No, man, I gotta set up for the
Drive?
boys. I gotta set up Studio B. I don't have time for that.
All right,
No,
guys.
no, wait. I'm
Okay.
going to ask you seriously.
All right.
You guys, is it at least worth one watch?
You know, Ray, you and I have different opinions about movies sometimes, so I think you might end up having more fun than me. So sure.
And listen, no, I've heard from some people that had fun with the movie
Yeah.
that
Yep.
like it, so you may. I mean,
Okay.
anybody may. And like I said, I didn't hate it. I was just disappointed by it. That's all.
Look, I would say you should watch the 1970 Hammer movie, Vampire Circus.
No,
if
no,
you
you
want to see a
shouldn't.
vampire
No,
movie,
you shouldn't.
that's my favorite Hammer movie, Vampire Circus.
Okay.
I've got the. Would you be surprised to know I have it on Blu-ray?
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? It is Morbin time. Are you going to rush back? Are you going to gather your friends and family, take your children, and go and see Morbius this one last time on the big screen?
Oh, God.
What do you guys think about this? Jump on down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there. We want to take a second and thank the sponsors of this video, Me Undies. Guys, when you've got a job like mine where you're sitting down talking about movies or sitting down and watching a lot of movies, you learn to appreciate a really good pair of underwear. And this summer, guys, why suffer through junk swamp with that 20 pairs in a plastic bag junk that we normally buy for ourselves when you could be enjoying this summer wearing the most breathable, softest, most comfortable underwear out there, Me Undies. I've been wearing Me Undies for a little while now, and I'm telling you, I am never going back. Because let's face it, guys, summer is sweaty, but your butt doesn't have to be. With Me Undies light and breathable micro model fabric, you can stay comfy and cool all summer long. They have super fun seasonal prints and tons of styles to choose from in any size from extra small to 4XL, so you can bring the beach to your butt without ever leaving your living room. Make it a soft summer with Me Undies. Me Undies has a great offer for my viewers and listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off. If you sign up for their free-to-join membership, you can apply that 15% off to their already discounted membership prices. So to get 15% off your first order and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to meundies.com/Campea. That's meundies.com/Campea.